Good morning. We're got a few different things we're going to do today. One, we're going to winterize our irrigation stuff, although I want to talk to Dad and make sure that I'm not going to be in the way, because the way I always do that is you got to pull it all the way out, pull the cap off the bottom of the gun cart, and then let it wind itself back in, and all the water drains out as it does that. So I usually pull it out down the lane there, and I don't want to be in the way of them tiling, so that's my only concern, is making sure that we're not in the way. Well, we got a load of stone in here this morning. They're using it for bedding some of the tile in there, some pea gravel, so that's good. So here's what we got. It's probably pretty nasty water because it's been sitting in there all summer. Since we haven't irrigated anything since June, we got to take that cap off there. Going to take a wrench or a hammer or something. Let's see if we got anything laying on the platform here. That's close enough to a hammer for me. All right, we got it loosened up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Narrowly avoided that one hitting me. Okay. How's the black? Black's not good. Ugh, it stinks. Terrible. Whew. Mandatory oil check. Check. Full. It's on the full. Okay. Yeah. Day on the 40-20. It's a little chilly this morning. I almost need a jacket, but I don't think that's going to last very long. It's supposed to get real warm here, I think, pretty quick. Thing back, and we're gonna have to unhook it, park it, unhook it, and then we'll just pull it back with the 4440. I don't have another tractor to use. 7520's down to Berkey, and the 4440 Dad's got on the mower, so we'll just use this one. It's fine. Looks like they got this half of the field done last night. Yesterday when we were out here, we saw them digging those start holes in the middle and making them short runs. And they got half of it done here. That looks good. So they're working back over there by the main this morning. I don't know what exactly, but they've got some more runs to put in there on the other side of the field. All right, we got her unhooked, and we need to pull the gun out as far as it'll go. We can rewind it pretty quick, but it's still going to take 2 or 3 hours probably. Sure we got everything unclipped the way it needs to be. Those. Okay, should be good. I've never used this tractor to pull this gun out, I don't think. Occasionally water comes spewing out the end of the gun and hits the back window in the tractor. That would be bad today, because I know what that water smells like in there. I have tried in the past to use the gator for this application. I have also tried using a pickup. Neither of them work. This reel is really heavy. That hose full of water is very heavy, and it takes some traction and weight to pull it. It's just we didn't have enough traction. The wheels sit there and spin. So far so good. Should I keep filming just in case I get doused in water? Smelly water, or should I not film it because it's a long video of nothing? You'll see the aftermath if it happens. Fortunately, the water's going out the bottom. That's better than out the top. You can also see, maybe, there's some pouring out the inlet. pipe on the Traveler every now and then. Basically, as that thing spins, it's moving the water around. And, yeah. Well, I was pulling this out in two things. One, I think my Traveler cart rolled a little bit back there when I was coming through this dip. It pulled pretty hard, so I said, we better check it. I didn't have my impact with me to put the stabilizers down far enough, so I just did the best I could by hand. It wasn't good enough. So we fixed that. It's a little crooked now, but that'll be okay. And two, these guys are tiling. They're digging tile start holes over there, and they're going to start plowing in force here real quick. Well, their tile is over there, and I'm about to put a hose through here that they would not be able to get to them. So I went and asked, and they're gonna grab. They got this Atlas over here, and they got a couple of probes on there they can use for moving rolls of tile around. So he's gonna grab a couple, put them over there where they can get to them, so that I don't block them in. And then we'll finish pulling this out and get it reeling in. That thing is loud. Fancy. There you go. I'll take them over to their side of the field and I won't have to worry about it. Well, turns out the 40/20 is barely enough to pull this thing out. I can feel my tires spinning every now and then. As we're getting towards the end of the run here. We got maybe 2 or 3 more wraps. Way back there on the gun. Yeah. Hard to see it. I went and parked the tractor up at the barn. Ugh, I can still smell it from here coming out. Oh gosh. Everything's downhill. I mean, we got a little dip there, but we're lower here than the gun cart or the reel. So it'll all drain out. Now we just gotta go turn the motor on, reel it in as fast as it'll go. All right, I think it's okay. It rolled just a little bit when it tightened the hose up, but we're on a little bit of an angle. I don't like that. I think it's all right. I sped it up. My speed readout's not working, so I can't really tell how long it's going to take. But it's winding itself in. Try and keep an eye on it, but I think we're okay. I'm helping Phil tightening up the bolts that hold that flashing. Gotta hold them on the outside and tighten from the inside, so that's what we're doing. Okay, we got that flashing all tightened up, bolted. We gotta put screws in on the inside and screw it to the floor to keep the front edge from popping up, but Phil's gonna take care of that, mess around with that a little bit, getting some stuff cleaned up. That project is about done. We gotta finish screwing the flashing down to the floor and then put the sweep auger in. And that's it. I went home and got lunch and gonna go run a couple of errands, but thought I better check on this. Still moving. Yeah, it's still moving. We're 2/3 of the way in, maybe. Okay, all looks okay. We'll go check up here, but we'll take care of it when we get back. Yeah, it's fine. I was driving by one of our cornfields that I rarely stop at, and so I thought, well, let's go take a look. This is one of the last planted fields. It's actually a mix of hybrids out here. Whatever I had left, we just kind of threw it in the boxes and planted it. So I couldn't tell you what hybrid any of this stuff is, but I can tell you that it has some tar spot in it. Again, we're not seriously severe yet. This one had a spot there. I thought I saw a couple lesions on that leaf. Oh, this one here, it's got 2 side by side. That's a little heavier than what I've seen other places, you know, where it was just, you can barely find one. So it's coming. I have heard that the tar spot is really bad everywhere but here. And for whatever reason, whether it's the fungicides that we've been using more so or what, although this field did not get sprayed at all,
or if it's just more fungicides being used, or it was the dry weather early, or what. We seem to have held it off a little bit longer this year, and that is a good thing. There's a lot of black spots on that leaf. I don't think they're tar spot, but it could be early infection that just hasn't turned into that with the halo around it. That's tar spot, no doubt. So it's interesting. I don't know what's going on with that leaf. This corn doesn't look too bad. It's nothing setting the world on fire, but it's not bad.
Our traveler is done, emptied. We can go grab it, bring it back up here. If there's a spot in the barn clean, we'll put it inside tonight. If not, I don't have time to do that. The boys' last soccer games are tonight, so I have to go to them. It is done and all the way reeled in. I wanted to run the motor out of gas, so I dumped some sea foam in the tank there. We'll let it run for a second to work through the line a little bit into the everything there, and then hit the fuel shut off. And that'll shut the motor off and run it empty, so we won't have to worry about it too much over winter. Yeah, that should be it. It should be 99% or 95% of the water should be out of it. Anything left won't matter. This is all we've ever done to winterize it before. It's not like we have to get air and blow it all out or run a clean out ball through there or anything like that. It should be fine the way it is. So find a spot for it. Oh boy. Usually we stick it back there where that sprayer is. There's been talk about selling that sprayer because we haven't used it this year. We barely used it last year. And yeah, it's just not real handy. Dad bought it 5 years ago or so, and we did use it some, but not a ton. Spraying muck pockets. The idea was it would be light to spray some of the muck stuff, but yeah, we just don't use it. And last time I think I used it, we had some controller issues, so I don't know, we might get rid of this. Looks like we got a flat tire we gotta fix. So we should pull that out of there, put probably our pump trailer back against the wall. We should get the extra fertilizer out of there. We were supposed to keep irrigating. Like, I really thought we were gonna irrigate more beans this summer, and then it just kind of kept raining the last half of the summer here, and we haven't needed to, so that is a good thing. But it makes it a little harder to clean things out when there's fertilizer in there. And I don't have a pump to get it off. All I have is the injection pump. That ain't gonna work, so I have to gravity feed it. But that's okay, we can do that. And we need to pull the plug, drain plug on the pump there and winterize this. So yeah, I think we're gonna park that outside and work on it tomorrow. I don't have time to move all this stuff around tonight. I had asked Dad if he wanted me to take the disc ripper back and work down some of the tile lines, but he said no. They've got some thing on the front of one of their tractors that kind of humps them up, mounds them up real good, and Dad wanted to let them settle as they are. So kind of wanted to put this in the ground somewhere just to make sure that everything is working on it right. Tillage and computers, you know, computers on your tillage equipment sometimes can get iffy. It works really, really well though, as long as everything's working. And we were having trouble with it last year, but when I got it out and tested things a month or two ago, everything seemed to be working. So I don't know, we'll see. Brock's coming tomorrow. His project might be cleaning up our LP tank there. It needs a good power washing. I don't know, we'll see. We can clean up the weeds underneath the weed whacker and get that cleaned up good. I need to get some yellow and red paint so we can repaint some of those fittings and everything. The red is liquid line, the yellow is vapor lines. It's nice to keep them looking nice. So like I said, I got soccer games tonight, last ones of the year already, so I'm heading to that. Tomorrow morning I have a seed customer round that I need to make, go and see a couple of guys. One guy I have a refund check for some, not refund, he returned some seed. I need to give him his money back from doing that, so I'm going to drop a check off to him in the morning. A couple other guys that I could see and talk to that didn't make it to the field day, but can drop some paperwork and information off and stuff. And it is seed selling season. It is time. Between now and the middle of September, 90% of my seed will be sold for the year, I think. So I need to start talking to guys about that a little bit. We need to
get serious here. And we're gonna have to spend a little bit of time at it. So, but we should be around here in the afternoon. We'll work on getting that irrigation stuff put away. Brock can work on that too. Help me out in the morning, get some of that area cleaned up in the barn back there. And we'll see what else we can find to do. So thanks for watching. Have a great night. Hit that like and subscribe button. I promise you, the videos are gonna get better. They're gonna get better. I feel like I've been in a slump ever since I've been on vacation, and things just haven't been very exciting, or not a lot going on, and it's kind of boring video. I am sorry for that. They will get better. Harvest is coming soon, hopefully. Keep your eye out for a live stream this weekend. I'm going to do my best to do a live stream at some point over the holiday weekend here. I don't know when, but we're going to try one.